Good evening, Michelle. It's Seattle. On time means 15 minutes late. You're early. Okay. Because that one can only be redeemed once per stream, so. Same as Red Dog. Although they don't exclude each other, so. Both dogs should be able to make an appearance. Okay. Oh, whoops. Totally forgot to do something. Let's see. How are you doing this evening, Michelle? Always happy to see your name in chat. Hello, Belly Joe Nut. I thought you'd be too busy. Michelle here redeemed Rude Dog before she even said anything. Shelly and Belly. Now we're just missing Melly. You should probably update your Twitch name to Arista Michelle so you match the rest of my Ellies. How did I lose this? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah, that's him. That's the guy. All right. Never. Just a suggestion. I've already changed my name on Twitch twice. And there's Melly. And my smelly crew is complete. That's what I'll call you. My smelly crew. Belly, Melly, and Shelly. All right. Picking up where we left off. Ooh, it's a little bright. It's always a little bright. What am I talking about? Every time I play with this TV, it's a little bright. Or if I can lower it even more. That's slightly better for them. Walter Mercado documentary. Who is Walter Mercado? And I don't think it's called a documentary when it's about a person, Melissa. I think it's called a biography. Unless Walter Mercado is not a person and like an event, like Arab Spring or something. Like I guess Sandy Hook is the person. That sounds like a name. Probably was a person. Astrological stuff, huh? Interesting. Hello, McFamily Lurks. Cool soccer ball and rocket ship or whatever that thing is. I can't see from here. What dog? What dog are you talking about? Dog in your emotes. Oh, I finally saw a Critical Role today. I don't think they were live. I think it was like a replay of a session. They are not messing around. Those are 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are some serious D&Ders. Oh, whoops. Oh, the screen cuts it off differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing half a tile on this screen. Oh, well, Melissa, that's because, yeah, Michelle did it, and it's only one redemption per stream. He hasn't shown up yet. Michelle redeemed it before I even started. She was playing around. She didn't even say hi. She just redeemed it. So it's redeemed. I'll text the Troger in a bit to bring him out. But she wanted to wait until a few more people. Oh yeah, showed up. So then I'm gonna tease Michelle with the dog until the end of the stream, and I'll bring him out at the very end to keep Michelle locked in the whole time. Hey, what's going on, Vetch? How's that Dragon Ball Z going? Vetch here plays this like Taiwan exclusive Dragon Ball Z MMO. Pretty exciting stuff. Hey Gallardo. About to bring out the rude dog. We have a new channel point redemption here, and Aristomich used it 2 seconds after the stream started. So, what do you say? Is it time, Aristomich? Should we do this? Why am I using the candle? Good Joe. I think that was supposed to be a joke. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna stop playing. I'm gonna make Nia bring him. I did watch Critical Role. I listened to it more than I watched it because I was busy building an Excel spreadsheet, because that's what I do. What am I doing? I ain't paying attention to myself. I didn't want to go that way. Hey, what's going on, Rec? How you doing tonight? Let's see, man. Nice little side deck you got there. Very cute. Hype, hype. Yes. And I want you to stay subbed to Critical Role Melly so you can keep bringing that 1 and the 20. Ah, yes. There is a dog on the way. What? Am I confused? I was supposed to go east over there. I went like I'm trying to bomb walls that aren't bombable because I'm too busy chatting. I don't know. Whatever episode was playing earlier today, it was like episode 108 of Campaign 2 or something like that. I wasn't paying that close of attention. Doki doki. But it was, I could tell that these were serious D&Ders. But also having a good time. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Oh, so it was like, yeah, I guess, okay, so it was new. It did say like rebroadcast or something. So I wasn't entirely sure what I was watching. Ah, gosh, I keep doing that. I have that problem with this game more than many other games, just because the combination to make the menu for the EverDrive come up is down and start, and apparently I push down and start a lot while I'm playing this game. It's never really been a problem in any other game. Okay, it's a little dark in here. Oh, hello. Whatever. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you, Robbie, but more because I'm old and crusty than anything, probably. It's like, you know, one of those don't assume ill intent when incompetence is a plausible explanation. Don't assume I'm dumb before you assume I'm old. One of these days I'll hit play on that instead of on the music. Alright, don't distract me. I don't want to get eaten by these cheeseburgers here. They eat your shield. It's really rude. And those things, those little cotton balls, make it so you can't swing your sword for a few seconds. So in tandem with the cheeseburgers, it gets kind of dangerous. 39 plus 2 equals 31, if you say so. Dude, I do not have time to go back through and watch hundreds of episodes of an old Twitch stream. Like, goodness gracious. Oh, I'm quiet today, or is the music too loud? Should I turn, is that better for me, or should I turn the music down? Thank you for the notification. I always want to know if my levels are whack. Also, I'm sorry I said whack. I never say whack. I don't know why I said that. That was whack. Alright. Gosh, I'll pile up right here in one spot. What's fun about the stepladder is, like, if you stand on it, like, monsters that have to walk on land can't get you. The, wiggity whack. The, bats can still get you, though. Get out of here. Okay, let's go get a map. Oh. Sorry I'm not turning the lights on in these rooms. I did a little bit of practice before, so I'm being lazy. Just gotta put up with a few dark rooms. At least in this level. In the later levels, I don't know where I'm going. I'm a mumbler? Am I mumbling? Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that one-hit kill. That was fantastic. Alright, let's turn my music down a skosh. See if that's better. Now everyone crank up your volumes. Oh, goodness. Oh, I actually went the wrong way. It's okay. I ended up in the same place. I just wasted a key. Oh, I don't want to go this way. There's actually like a little secret way you can go through the... See, I keep doing this. The wall here. You don't have to... There's a secret room. See, that's not on the map. Ooh, ooh, money. Forgot that was there. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Scanlan is the best. Tyrion is the worst. Are these the names of the characters or the players? Also, why are they the best or the worst? Campaign 1 characters, gotcha. Uh-oh. We've got Camp Terry and Camp Scanlan. Represent your character. Although, I don't know if shutting his mouth will stop him from typing. Okay, now I got the stepladder. I can go get that last heart. And I'll have enough hearts to get the magical sword. Very nice, McFamily. Okay, let's get this one. Why not? So I thought I'd shed my skin, why not? Ba-da-da-da. Oh, psh. I know who Gilderoy Lockhart is. I did read the first 4 Harry Potter books. Just a blowhard, not an evil blowhard. Ah. Alright, time to buy the arrows, finally. Got that bow in level 1, still haven't even fired a single arrow. Honestly, not going to fire many arrows. You need them to kill the boss of level 6. There's a mini-boss in, gosh, that's a lot of emotes, in level 8. And then the boss of the game you got to kill with arrows. I won't spoil who the boss of the game is. It's a secret. Okay. Oh goodness. Emote battle. Explosion. Okay, we're gonna go all the way down, all the way west to toward the graveyard. Alright, so that's the last heart we need to get the 12. Now we're at 12 hearts, I can pick up the magical sword. Even though later it came to be known as the Master Sword, and I think actually in the handbook for this game, like the manual, it refers to it as the Master Sword. In game, it's referred to as the Magical Sword. Are those Legos? Oops, can't burn a rupee. My granddaddy always said that. Oh, they're bricks. Well, Legos are bricks. They're called Lego bricks. Actually, an interesting little nugget about Lego. Apparently, the word Legos almost does not exist outside of the US. It's like a weird American thing that we say Legos. Almost everywhere else in the world, they just say Lego. And apparently, the company Lego doesn't like that America does that. They're like, stop putting an S on the end of Lego. Just say Lego. Play with Lego. Play Lego. And America's like, nah, Legos. Do we capitalize the S or not capitalize the S? And Lego is like, stop putting an S at all on there. Don't put one on there. Don't use one. There's no S in Lego. Yeah, like Egos. Lego and Ego. Well, we do it with a lot of stores too. Like people will say Fred Meyer's instead of Fred Meyer, or Nordstrom's instead of Nordstrom. Maths. Yeah, they ran ran out of S's on maths. Oh. It's funny, last night, our daughter quizzed us, like, do you know this young person vocabulary? And she was explaining some new words to us, and some word that I'd never heard. I think Sarah had heard it before, but maybe we didn't know what it meant. She explained it, and it had 2 definitions, and one was a verb, and one was a noun, and I was like, psh, nowadays they're not even wasting time. They already know that if they invent a noun, they're going to turn it into a verb, so now it's just both from the beginning. And I was explaining that we have so many verbs now that didn't used to be verbs, that just used to be nouns, but then we just kept using them as verbs until they turned into verbs, like text and access and stealth, you know? Like, these used to be verbs, or used to just be nouns, but now they're verbs. It wasn't yeet. I know what yeet means. Melly. It was something newer than that. But then I did my own version back to her, where I asked her if she knew what words meant, and she didn't do too well. I actually only knew what yeet meant because I read about it in an Atlantic article, which is in fact the oldest possible way to learn a noun. Is to read an article about it in the Atlantic. Totally tubular. I actually did list off a couple of words like that, Vetch, and they were like, what does those mean? I'm like, they all just mean cool. It's too early for a raid. Lurks. Alright, there's the magical sword. Awesome. Let's go get the power bracelet. I'm not really going to use the power bracelet. I'll use it once just to indulge. I more just get it because it exists, and knowing it exists means I have to get it. It's not going to... Even using it here is sort of silly because it's like not going to make it really much faster. But I will use it. Power bracelet's hiding here behind this statue. It's just on the ground. And it's one of those passive benefit items. So you have here on your screen, these are the like usable items you can put on your B button, and then above that you'll see like the raft and the blue ring, the step ladder, and the power bracelet. Those are just a passive effect. Goofball. Passive effect items. So with the power bracelet now I can enter these secret tunnels. There's one right over there. Goodness gracious. If they don't all spawn on this side, I'm going to have trouble. Just like that. Now I can't kill those ones over there because I don't have full health. Unless this one drops a fairy. Or if I hadn't got hit by that thing. Let's try that again. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. There we go. Okay, so now that all the enemies are killed, I can push this rock and go into this little tunnel. And then I get these 3 staircases. And I never know which staircase goes where. So I just have to... Oh, I got lucky. Got on the first try. Maybe I did save time. Yeah, that could be the case, Robbie. I think so, because my parents didn't know what stuff meant. And it seemed automatic as a kid. Kids are just using it, they're absorbing it, and seeing it 1,000 times in TikTok videos. Oh, what just hit me? I hated these things when I was a kid. These look like rabbits to anybody else? I always thought they looked like rabbits, but then in some future Zelda game they didn't really look like rabbits anymore, and I wondered if they were never supposed to look like rabbits, but I always thought they looked just like rabbits. Cat heads? Maybe. Speaking of, I know you all are too young to have played this one, but what other Zeldas have we played and did we love? I'm curious to know, because it's such a beloved franchise. I know everybody's played it. Some kind of Critterhead. I like that name, Critterhead. I'm going to go with Critterhead. Ocarina. I did play Ocarina. I didn't play it when it came out. I played it like last year. Loved it. It was great. I was a PlayStation head back when it came out, so never played Majora's Mask, but everything I've heard about it makes me think I would really like it. Oh, I did play a lot of Link to the Past. That was the one I would go over to my friends' houses and play on weekends. Link to the Past. So much Link to the Past. Easier to say I haven't played Majora's Mask or Four Swords. That is fantastic. So does that mean you've played the one with the where Link is like a train conductor, Michelle? That's a real game. I didn't make that up. There's an actual game where Link is a train conductor. She's played it. Of course she has. I just don't want to accidentally put down a bomb. Oh. I believe this enemy is called a Dark Nut. I don't know why it's got that name, but it's got a funny name. Dark Nut. It always made me think that they were kind of like chipmunks or something when I was a kid. Like, are they like chipmunks in armor? Dark Nut? Why are they called Dark Nut? Breath of the Wild. I've only goofed around a little bit on Breath of the Wild on Brandon's Switch. Like, surfed around on his snowboard. Snowboarded around on his snowboard. I never played Wind Waker. Looked cool though. That whole kind of, there's so many GameCube games that I just sort of missed. Because the GameCube came out like right before I enlisted. Actually, I think it maybe even came out slightly after I enlisted. Because I went to a GameCube pre-release party. Like I got to Puff Daddy, or back when he was Puff Daddy, hosted a GameCube party in Hollywood, and we got to, my friend had tickets, and we got to go play GameCube before it came out, and that was like a month before I joined the Marine Corps. So like all these games that came out that were like GameCube classics, I just kind of missed them. I never got to play any of them. She might be. She's working, so I don't know if she's actively listening. You still around, Belly? Ah, yeah. See, mine was more like PlayStation 1. I can't even overstate how much like PlayStation 1 I had in my life. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't play a ton of Xbox games. Did play a lot of Halo later because you could play Halo 16 player, and so we played that a ton in the Marine Corps. Like, we would get 16 Marines together and play a bunch of Halo. But otherwise, like other Xbox games, didn't really play, and wouldn't really have played any of them. I never played Fable 1. I did play Fable 2, but only because a friend of mine bought me an Xbox and bought me Fable 2. Like, just came to my door one day and there was an Xbox sitting on the porch. I was like, why is there an Xbox here? Well, the Xbox, the 360 Xbox. I don't need to be killing these. Gosh, my screen is really flickering today. If this screen goes wonky, I'll switch to the other one. It's funny, I use this screen too much, it gets upset. I don't use it enough, it gets cranky. Gotta find just the right balance. Alright, what do we think, Aristomich? Is it time to summon the creature? Alright. Root dog incoming! Oh, goodness. Let me get killed over here while I'm texting. Doing my ginger beer with a little lime today. Because I have 1,000 limes that I need to get rid of. in my room. That was quick. Wow, she just like came barreling up the stairs there. Oh, here we go. All right, 1 sec. Let me scoot. All right, make sure he gets his spot in the camera there. This is Mooch. He is named for the great Anthony Scaramucci. I named him before I met him. My my wife asked me if we could get another dog, and I said, only if I can name him Mooch. And so she just kind of disappeared one day. Actually, it was on my birthday, and came back with a dog, and he had a name tag on that said Mooch. And I was like, well, that was the deal. We love Mooch, but he is a rescue dog, and we don't know what traumas he's been through, but they have left him a little bit scarred. We like to. My wife says that he's an emotional support dog because he needs emotional support. Earlier today, I said of him, oh, he's being pretty cute. I said there's no such thing as a bad dog, but Mooch is trying his hardest. He is kind of flopped right now. He's actually really sweet and cuddly right up until you try to make him do something that wasn't his idea, and then he gets pretty grumpy. But he's super duper cute, so he gets away with everything. They love him. He is cute. Also, he smells awful. His breath is terrible. But he's so cute. Hey, Mochi boy. Hey, Mochi boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, so sweet boy. Yeah, he's like... He's funny. He's kind of lolling. Okay. Now we're gonna... That was level 5. Alright, are you done, Mooch? Everybody say goodbye to Mooch. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Michelle, for summoning him. Do like him. Back when we were getting to know him. Oh, oh boy. He said, Rrr. That's how he says bye. When back when we were still getting to know him, I made Sarah laugh when I said, that Mooch, I love him, but he sucks. Hopefully, when the world puts itself back together and we can get him back into training, he'll feel a little more happy, a little more calm. I mean, take your pick, Robbie. You know what I should do? I should put I should make a channel point redemption to make my little video pop up. That little cameo Mooch made for me. Just to make that pop up on my screen. Mega! That thing still makes me laugh so much. Ah! Gosh, I maybe should have gone and got a potion. Whatever. I'll be fine. Alright, here's level 6. This is the lizard dungeon or the dragon dungeon? I think the last one was the lizard dungeon. None of them look like what they're supposed to be, in my opinion. Like, this one's called the dragon dungeon, but to me it looks like a hand. Oh, I wonder if getting that is good or bad. Exactly 10 seconds. We actually, Mooch, the dog here, doesn't have a birthday. He has what's called a Mooch Day. We don't celebrate his birthday because his birthday is my birthday. So his Mooch Day is 10 days after we got him. Gosh, that was almost Utopia style, getting that thing right at the end there. Alright, there's the compass. We're gonna get a key next. These bats will drop a key. Oof. Oh. Lost my good sword. Okay. Oh gosh, almost walked right into that hamburger. Come on. Come on. You stay away. God. Good gravy. Please just stay away. Ugh. Wow. I don't like level 6 so far. Those are likes, yeah. I always called them hamburgers. Even though I as a kid, I knew they were called likes. Like, I knew that was their name, but I still called them hamburgers. Like, this is one of those rooms I always, like, start to do and then realize I don't have to. Ooh, now I can do it for free, though. Maybe get some rupees or a fairy or something. Yeah, there's some rupees, alright. I gave Mooch a haircut there. Oh, actually, I wasn't supposed to go here. You can avoid this boss by just bombing the wall to the right there, but I am not paying great attention. Whatever, I'll fight this mini-boss. Ain't no thing. Oh, actually, forgot to get the map. That's alright. This is where we get the rod. Gosh, hopefully I don't die before I get it. Okay. Well, he got a little bit shaggy, mostly in the face. It's getting to the point where I got to give him a little bit of a haircut again. But he doesn't like it. I don't like it. So it's really hard to get up the momentum to get started on it. Gosh, I sure hope I don't die after all that talk about, nah, I won't need a potion. Actually, now I can finally kill these stinking hamburgers from a safe distance. Might take 1,000 shots, but I can do it. See, that thing looked like a hand, like a claw hand. Stop it, Michael. Get out of here. Gosh. Undulating fleshy tubes. Well, yeah, I've seen them in other games, but in this one they looked like hamburgers. In Link to the Past, they kind of looked like jelly donuts. Oh, these things die in one hit, which is good now because they don't turn into bats, which means that they can drop loot. Maybe hearts, maybe fairies, maybe not. But yeah, I saw them in Link to the Past, and they look Link to the Past. In Link to the Past, they look like jelly donuts. In Ocarina of Time, though, they looked totally different. Took me a minute, like it took me getting swallowed by one and losing my shield to realize it was the same creature. Oh! Oh, were we talking about Sarah? I thought we were talking about likes. Alright. Let's give that another go. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, I like that. Give me some hearts. Oh, I killed the master one apparently, and they all died. Thanks. Does look like a burger. Why do I get these clock things in the little Hershey Kiss rooms? I don't need help killing the Hershey Kisses. Woohoo, look at those dodges. The boss is actually, like, quite a chump, so once I get to the boss, it'll be fine. "28 seconds, what? What? I thought you could bomb that wall." Oh, it's the next room up. I thought I was one room higher than I am. Ah! Oh gosh. Oh wow, that counted? I didn't actually want to be engaged in this fight. Feel like I would have done better just running through that room. No, it's not a speed run. I don't speed run. What is it? Oh, speed run. Goodness. Ugh. I'm having trouble navigating this room. Alright, let's just walk straight down. And then over there. There! Ooh, why was that so hard? I wouldn't worry about too much about what comes out of that account there. Wait, can I still... Oh, gosh! I got hit by that stinking... I don't know, ball of static? White noise ball? Whatever that thing is. Disables my sword. But I think I could still use the wand while I was affected by it. Here, let's try. Come here, fuzzball. Oh, I can still use the wand. Now the wand won't hurt the whiz robes, but it will hurt these hamburgers. Nice. Okay. Should be good now. Yeah. World record, here we go. Ooh. World record for this game is like 38 minutes. Like the people who play this game are not messing around. Okay, it should be a key. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Goodness, what is this room? Oh, okay. 5 keys. I'm gonna leave this dungeon with 5 keys in tow? What am I gonna do with all these keys? Forget this room. Whoa! Okay. Finally gonna use that bow and arrow here. Pachow! Flash warning. Oh yeah. There was a year there where all of the noises my cell phone made were Zelda noises. You know, I got a text and it was do 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 or whatever. Okay, we're gonna use this flute here. Like in other iterations of the game, it teleports you, but it only teleports you to like the beginnings of dungeons. Okay, so 6. So this should take me to 1, 2, 3, 4. This worked earlier. I don't know if this is an actual thing, but I feel like you can blow the whistle more times. Yeah, it totally worked. Can't skip Bowser's Castle. But if you blow it more times before it picks you up, it cycles the like level to which it will take you. So the furthest I've been is level 6, so it was trying to take me to level 1 because it was starting over again, so I blew it 4 times, and so when the tornado hit me, it took me to level 1. Gosh, I am loaded up with rupees here actually, so I think I'm going to be able to afford the second bomb upgrade. There's another bomb upgrade in level 7, but I usually don't have enough money for it. Well, if I buy a potion, I won't have enough money for it. Hey, listen. Boop 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 boop. I didn't get the hey listen as much. I think because I played it on like DS and I generally played it really quietly. So I didn't experience a whole lot of traumatizing hey listen. Alright, level 7 is here, hidden under the water. This was actually the level that I could not beat when I was a kid. So I could beat levels 1 through 6 and I could beat level 8, but I could never figure out how to beat level 7. 90% of that audio in that game. Oh, is it really? I wasn't paying that close attention, but honestly, Melissa, I changed my island song to Redemption Song and didn't notice that it was doing things for like weeks. It was Sarah who finally put it out to me. She's like, hey, every time we talk to somebody, it plays Redemption Song. I'm like, oh, hey, never even noticed that before. Now I can't stop hearing it every time we play. Gosh. Which way are we going from here? We're going to go east and north for the compass. Oh, yeah, I know that one. Whoa! Just killed everything in one shot there. That one still existed on the DS, yeah, and it was so unbelievably slow. Took forever. Okay, this should be, yeah, okay, I can break this one. And this should be where I get the compass. Yeah, that skeleton over there has got it in its belly. Give me that compass, you. Okay, alright, then we're gonna go to the west. I can't stop thinking about it. Ooh. Yeah, I can afford the bomb upgrade. I won't be able to afford a potion after I buy the bomb upgrade, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna go. Leave me alone, the dongos. Recently played Ocarina for the first time. Water Temple. Is that the one where you like raise and lower the level of the water? I got stuck trying to figure out how to get into the one where you get swallowed. The one where you're like inside the giant fish or whatever. It took me a long time to figure out how to get inside that fish. Because like, I didn't even know that there were fish in the water before. I'd never even noticed that there were fish in the water. So I don't know, I was like goofing around talking to someone and they were like, feed it something. I'm like, feed it what? Where can I get food? And spent the whole game looking around for food and then like stumbled across a fish and like jokingly thought to myself like, well, what if I grab a fish in a bottle and whoop, sure enough, it's like, ah, dang it. Alright, let's see. Bomb upgrade. I don't need that. Okay, then we're gonna go. Get this key. Alright, we're gonna chew. Need to get the map. I don't really need to get the map because I wrote myself some reminders here on my sheet so I can get by. That's what I do when I play video games. I take notes. It's one of my favorite things to do. I know we've all got like our callings we missed and alternative like realities. You know, in another life I could have been a singer, a contender, whatever. My alternate life, I would have been like a navigator. That would have been my thing. Like, I would have plotted courses. I would have been part of a team of scientists at NASA who decided when to launch the rover and where to launch it. I love that stuff. Plotting courses is my missed alternate life. Okay. We're gonna go westways. I get lost too. That's why I started taking notes. I'm actually pretty good at getting around in life. Generally, like if I have driven a place once, I can automatically drive it again without really thinking about it or working hard at it. I do still use you know, Google Maps or whatever, Apple Maps, whatever program I'm using on my phone in case there's traffic and accidents and stuff. Okay, here we should be able to get the map. Cool. Ah. Actually, there's a secret up here. It was way easier to get lost in video games too, way back on these things, you know, because like even though this one kind of has like the little overworld map, and it does have like nice little dungeon maps, there's still no like quest marker or anything fancy like that. Okay, where am I? Let's see. Oh, sweet. Psyduck lurks. Just fantastic. Did all of you see my new Psyduck? Oh, you can't quite see it on the wall back there. I posted a picture on my Twitter of my new Psyduck that I won a raffle on another streamer's stream. She does perlers, she makes perlers, and I entered into the little raffle and I won a free perler, and it's back there on the wall. You can't quite see it, but it's obviously a Psyduck. And it's wonderful. Okay. Where am I? Alright, then we're gonna go east. Get another key. We're gonna have too many keys. Oh, goodness. Whoa. Okay. And now we're going to go get the red candle, which we won't use a ton. This right here is the reason that I never figured out how to beat this level as a kid, because there's a secret here. You go into the eye of the dungeon, so it looks like there's no room there on the map, but there's a room there. And so I never found this room as a kid. Never found the red candle. And never got that 8th piece of the Triforce, even though this is like the 7th piece here. So the red candle works just like the blue candle. Lights stuff on fire, including you. You can just use it as many times as you want on each screen. The blue candle you can only use once. Magical candle you can use as many times as you want. Did you just highlight a bunch of Psyducks? That is fantastic. That heart. Got another dig dogger here. It does look good. I love it. I love the purple color. I don't know how it got to be purple. Like, is the highlight color always that color purple? Because that color that's like one of my channel colors, so it's fantastic. Because it complements the yellow. And you know, purple and gold is the color of my Lakers. Wait. Oh, I didn't even need to fight those. I was like waiting for a staircase to appear because I'm being a spaz. Whatever. Just wasted a bunch of bombs. We'll pretend I got experience points for killing those dongos. And I'm going to save my... So I got to kill these hands here. And it's okay if I get hit by those because I can use the wand. Don't want that. If I get that, the hands actually will stop appearing. I think that was all of them. And now I can move the brick. Squashed Psyduck? Oh no. Psyduck Techno Party. If like a bunch of Psyducks get together, do you think that they create like a psychic storm of headache? Like a mega headache? Because all their headaches combine into one monster headache? Is that Pokemon canon? Gosh, that boss was such a chump. Heh, nice. A group. Like a murder of crows, a migraine of Psyducks. I love it. Ah, that's fantastic. Or a, I actually just found this one out recently while I was doing a crossword puzzle because I'm 100 years old. Does anybody here, this is not a joke, like, does anybody here know what a group of elephants is called? Where's my moderator? Trying to get to level 2 here. Oops, went too far. Alright, well, you know what? I'm just gonna walk. That's fine, because we'll walk by the potion place anyway. Like, you can call them a herd of elephants. I don't know what this Visengamut thing is, but apparently a group of elephants is also sometimes called a memory. A memory of elephants. At least according to that crossword puzzle. Finally can buy this potion. Yay. The red one is the blue one, just plus an extra potion. So it's just 2 potions. The blue one's just 1 potion. So if you buy the blue one, you're a chump, because you just wasted your money. At this point, I shouldn't need money, unless I somehow burn through all my potions. And, need to buy another one, but I don't think that's particularly likely. What is Infinite Monkey Cage? I know a group of crows is called a murder. Oh, okay. A think tank. Illuminati. Yeah, it's honestly, it's too distracting and a word to ever be practically applied. Like, hey guys, you'll never guess what I saw. I saw a murder of crows today, because everyone's gonna go, what? You saw a what? Why are you such a nerd, dork? Go away. Just call it crows. Just say I saw some crows. Oh, almost got it. Where are you? Ask me anything. Who redeemed that? Doesn't say who redeemed that. What the? That's weird. Who redeemed that? Was that you, Lurks? This is another new channel point redemption here, an AMA specifically related to being a foster carer. If you're ever curious or have any questions about my personal experience with the system, I'd be happy to share. I think it was 2. Yeah, it's an AMA about foster care. Because I don't know anything about video games, so you can't ask me about video games. You gotta ask me about... There's a little description when you click on it. It says, you know, I used to have a job, and now I do this. I'm gonna catch grief for saying that. Okay, see now that one it says who redeemed it. Interesting. Yeah, maybe you're right, Billy Jonah. I'm actually gonna have to mess with that one too, cause I don't know why it popped up like that. That's weird. All right, Melissa. Actually, you know what, Melissa? I'm gonna give you a bonus one too, cause today I was walking through the grocery store and I was wearing my shirt that one of the kids got me for my birthday, I think. That says days since last dad joke, and it's got you know, little ticker cards, and it's got 0, of course. So I was just in the store, just looking at my shopping list, not even moving, and an employee who worked at the store walks up to me and just points right at me and says, "Why can't you trust trees?" And I'm like, "Why can't you trust trees?" And he says, "'Cause they're shady." And then he just walked away. I laughed. I was like, "Nice one." That happened just today. I was like, "Wow, this is a good shirt." Yeah. I was happy that happened. Okay, so let's get to your actual joke. That was your bonus joke. It's better than the one I'm going to read off this ding list. Okay. So I know a lot of jokes about retired people, but none of them work. So I'm not going to tell you one. None of them work. Oh, because they always leave. See, that's part of why I gave you the free one there. It says redeem at your own risk. I don't know how to better warn you. I got to make that thing cost 10,000. People stop doing it. Gonna give my channel a bad rep. All right. Oh, I know this one. I know this one, Robbie. I like this one. I don't think that one's on my list, but I do know this joke. But I'll give Chad a chance to take a swing at it. Oh, never mind. Robbie gonna get it. Robbie gonna tell it. One's heavy and the other one's a little lighter. It's a cute joke. I love it. I love it. Ah, it's a good one. No, I don't mind. I don't really mind. Okay, what am I doing here? Forgot where I was. All right. Somewhere up here there should be a map. Ah. Oh, that's rupees. Where's my map? Why did the farmer win an award? Yeah, let Melissa have a chance to piece it together. Whoa. Oh wait, I actually know this one. I know that I've heard this joke, but with a scarecrow instead. I think it's gonna be the same as the scarecrow one. Like my daughters told me this joke at school. How did I stab that? Here, Darknet. What? Oh gosh, I think I killed those totally unnecessarily. Oops, whatever. Because he was outstanding in his field. Yeah, say I heard the same one with the Scarecrow instead. Yeah, okay, now I know where I am. Goodness. Oh, here we have the stronger spider. Oop. And again, in this game, you shoot money. Ah, come on. So I actually need to maintain a few rupees, because you actually need a rupee to kill the boss of the game, I think. Actually, I don't know if the silver arrows use rupees or not. I don't know. Ooh, nice. Oh, we got another joke. Stand by, McFamily. Alright, next joke, next joke. We'll clear out this room of bunnies and dark nuts. Alright. I think you'll like this one, McFamily. Alright, so. 2 goldfish are in a tank. One says to the other, "Do you know how to drive this thing?" Oh, goodness. Never mind. That's not helpful. And then the second goldfish says, "Whoa, a talking goldfish." Knock it off, Robbie. Don't reward that. A man walks into a bar and says, "Ouch." I told that one to Chonky Daughter, and she didn't get it. She's like, "What?" Or no, it was the other version. It was 2 men walk into a bar, the third one ducks. And she was like, she thought I was making some kind of Psyduck joke. She's like, "This joke is stupid, Dad." And I'm like, well, I'm not arguing that particular point, but this joke is a joke. It's not nothing. I hope these things are still dead. Oh, excellent. Okay, I was worried before that when I killed these, they'd come back by the time I got back. Oh, so I picked up another item there. That was the magical key. Looks like a little lion up there. And you can see that my key count has gone up to A. That's infinity. Now I just never need keys anymore. Yeah. When I was a kid and played this game, I would try and come to level 8 early and get that magical key. And gosh, was it a scramble to like be able to kill the monsters to get up there. But I loved having that key, just so I never had to pick up keys for the rest of the game. Alright, and here's the boss of level 8. It's one of these things again, but it's got 4 heads this time. It's got a forehead. It's got a forehead. Oh. Alright, and we have completed the Triforce. Sort of. We've completed one Triforce. So Ganon's got his own Triforce, and this is the Triforce that Zelda split up and hid in dungeons so Ganon couldn't get to it or something. So now, you see, got a little Triforce. And that means it's time to go kill Ganon. The last dungeon has 2 more upgrades in it. We can get the red ring, which reduces the amount of damage I take. Oh, whole 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay, let's see if that worked. I don't know if that'll work, but I'm curious. Oh, it totally worked. That's great. That's a explosion right there. I was not a dust bunny. I was in a little tornado. You mean a dust devil? That's a dust devil, not a dust bunny. A dust bunny is those little gray things that flop around on your floor when you sweep your linoleum. In the Marine Corps, they called them ghost turds. Pachoo. Okay, so you meant dust bunny. Well, just because that's what a dust devil looks like. Sorry for my impertinence. Ow. What? Why am I getting shot so much by these stinking dog tars? Those things look like half dog, half centaur. Dog tar. Tumbleweed. Oh gosh, we used to get such big tumbleweeds when we lived out in Ridgecrest. One time there was this big giant windstorm and every house on our block was just buried under tumbleweeds. And these were not tumbleweeds to be trifled with. These were monster tumbleweeds. Some of these tumbleweeds were bigger than me, taller than I am. And we had like 15 of them in our front yard just covering the side of our house. It was kind of awesome. They had to have like a special trash crew come through and de-tumbleweed the block. I didn't even know a tumbleweed storm was a thing. Yeah, I know what you mean, Melissa. Like the first time I saw tumbleweed, I was like, huh, I thought that was a thing in cartoons. Like I didn't know real life had tumbleweeds. Same kind of thing when I saw my first armadillo. Like when I was in Florida and I just saw an armadillo in the grass. I was like, what? Just an armadillo? Like those things can just be in the grass? Weird. Okay, here we go. Death Mountain. Every Zelda has a Death Mountain, including the first Zelda. It's called Level 9, but like it's also called Death Mountain. All right. And it's a total nightmare maze. Normally there's a fella here who says, "Get back here when you got the Triforce." Yeah, like a Pokemon. It was just sitting there like a Pokemon. It's just like, what? Armadillos aren't real. Yikes. Got desorted there. Ugh. Okay. Can I hurt this thing with the wand? Oh, and the book I got way earlier, I didn't really talk about it. It turned my rod here. It shoots the little regular rod part, but now it also lights stuff on fire, which can actually be used to light up rooms, too. So I find it to be quite versatile and awesome, except when you use that and then walk into your own fire. Very painful. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of cheeseburgers. Gosh, I'm gonna need more bombs. I wanna be the very best. Alright. East and then we're gonna bomb south here. I wish there was a magical bomb that gave me infinite bombs. That'd be great. There's some bumps. Oh gosh, stop doing that. When I get the map, you'll be able to see what a big giant mess this dungeon is. When I was a kid, I always thought those whiz robes kind of looked like they were melting, like they, just the way their robes kind of drape off them. I was like, why are these guys melting? That's kind of gross. Oh! Ah. First you have to kill this thing's ring of bees. Wow, that was kind of cool. And then you kill the one in the middle. Got the bombs there. Now we're looking good on bombs. Now I have plenty. Little chocolate chips. And we're going to kill another one of those bees here for the map. And you'll get to see how big this dungeon is. This dungeon's pretty enormous. Ah. Stop that. Knock it off. And it's shaped like a cool skull. And it's got a lot of like little dead ends and sort of doorways that are one way and kind of just leave you sort of abandoned and stuck. This is not a room you actually have to deal with. And here, gosh, that guy was kind of trigger happy. Ah. Oh, nice. Must have killed 10 enemies or whatever. Some amount of enemies you kill and you get a bomb drop. Here we go. Alright, so here's my next defensive upgrade. It's not like in Ocarina of Time where it makes you immune to fire and stuff. It just turns you red and makes you take quarter damage. So you initially take full damage, then you take half damage. Now I'm taking quarter damage. Alright. Okay. Almost walked into one of those. You know, Robbie, it kind of does sound a little bit like spinning the cape. Not exactly. It kind of sounds like when you're caping and you're floating and you hit into something and it goes blue, and like it uncapes you. And you like don't take damage, but you do like get some iframes and flash a little bit. Yeah, it kind of sounds like that. I don't know if it's like precisely the same sound, but like even you just saying that like stirred it in my head. That's actually the next game I want to play after I beat. So I'm doing the first playthrough on Zelda. This game has a second quest, kind of like, and other Zeldas did too. Like Link to the Past didn't have it, but Ocarina had it, where like if you beat it, then you could play through on Master Mode. So this thing has the first quest and then second quest. We were talking about it last time, and if you name your character Zelda, your character starts on second quest. And it's just like the world map is kind of scrambled up. Everything's in different places. The dungeons are different, and everything's way harder. So I want to beat that too. I know Fire Emblem was so good. Yeah, Master Quest. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Gosh, Michelle, I kind of considered honestly playing more Fire Emblem, but then I would have felt bad like playing your game more and not playing Robbie's game more. Not that bad, but bad enough. But yeah, Fire Emblem, that game was so good. I look forward to playing that one again. But like any Fire Emblem game I'm playing, I'm going to plan it super mega out until it's perfect and never lose a character and never, you know, waste a weapon, and it's going to take me 100 years. So I bet you do, Robbie. Unfortunately, I am hyper constrained by only streaming 4 hours a week. I see these streamers who stream for 5 days a week, 6 hours a day. I'm like, gosh, sure can get a lot done in 30 hours a week. It's like a full-time job almost. In fact, I think that qualifies like as a full-time job. But I can't be streaming that much. All right, where am I? I need to get some silver arrows so that I can. Oh, poor Kashim. Yeah, see, we need to bring Kashim back. That was so harsh. That critical hit, just badoosh, gone. We need a. Yeah, his name was Kashim. At first, I was like, "Who's Kashim? What are we talking about here?" I super don't need that, but whatever. If I proved anything in Crystallis, it's that I can't walk away from money sitting on the ground. Gosh, that Crystallis was a fun game. I don't normally get taken in by the idea of like randomizers. I know randomizers are really popular. A lot of streamers play them, especially people who have been beating games for years and stuff. It's like a way to keep a game fresh. I'm like not really super pumped about the idea of playing a randomizer, but I might play a Crystallis randomizer. That game was fun. Like if I were gonna play a randomizer, I might start with one like that. Okay. What? Put the bomb down. Oof, I think it's about to be potion time here. Yes, it's definitely potion time. Whoa, that was a dokie dokie. Sorry for this. It's really annoying. I thought you were playing Celeste. What happened to Celeste? I can't believe I pulled that out of my memory there. Oh, goodness. You stinking happy-faced things. Why do they look so happy when they take away my sword? Please stop. Oh, yeah, actually, I should have just hung out here in the middle the whole time. That would have made it easier. That's what happened to Celeste. Oh, I've had games like that. You know what's funny is I have a really, really hard time doing that with movies and books. Like, I will finish a terrible movie. I will finish a terrible book, but I have never had that problem with video games. If a video game is bothering me, I have no problem putting it down. I finished For Whom the Bell Tolls, the Ernest Hemingway book, and that's the worst book ever written. But I finished it. But yeah, a bad video game, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I think I saw somebody playing Life is Strange. Is it like a really dark humor kind of game? Kind of creepy, like morbid, but like it's like, well, like black comedy. No, it's not that one. Oh, I don't know what you're. I don't know Life is Strange then. I don't even know what game I was talking about. Okay. Almost done with this. Ooh, look at all these cheeseburgers. Get out of here. Forget this. Boomerang. Wow, I went the long way. The equipment menu is unwieldy and tough to navigate in this, just like it was in Link to the Past. I don't know if many of you are familiar with trying to, like, you have fond memories of Link to the Past. You're like, that game was so great, but when you play it again, you're like, gosh, this equipment menu is a nightmare. It's not very great in this one either. Huh. I never even heard of that. Oh, I mean, I heard of it now, but it is interesting. Alter time to change decisions. I did see I read a play like that once. There was this play I had to read for a drama class where two people sit down to dinner and they start having a conversation, and then anytime one of them makes a verbal misstep that would end the date, end in them not going home together, this like buzzer sounds, and then time rewinds a few seconds, and then they start over, and then the person says the right thing, and then it keeps happening over and over again for like 3 minutes. And so I read this like in a book, and I thought, gosh, this would be an obnoxious play to go to. It's just honking at you every minute. This is funny. The stairway appears underneath that spike. I like that. Super Meat Boy. Oh yeah. Oh, Super Meat Boy was so tough. Yeah, I know what you mean, Robbie. I would not fare well with the game that's just that hard. I'm fine with it, like, existing and whatnot, and I'll even play a little bit of it. But it gets to the point where I'm like, this wasn't designed for me. This was designed for people who really love these precision platformers and really want this level of challenge. I'm not looking for that level of challenge. I like it better if that exists, like, kind of after the game is over. Like, if you want to have a expert mode or wherever where you can do, you know, time trials or whatever to make that challenge, that's fine. But if it's just part of the regular playthrough, I'm like, no thanks. Yeah. Spirit splits, and the splits follow your path. If you cross paths... Oh, you're playing... Yikes. kind of like those Braid Shadows, but you're playing the worm game with yourself, like the Nokia phone worm game, or the Tron. This is funny. Like, I'm one room away from Ganon here. The boss of the game is behind there, and like his henchman that he's got out here guarding it is a bee, a weird bee with one eye. Okay, so to kill Ganon, you got to stab it a few times in the face with your sword, but it's like invisible. Yeah, that bee pattern is cool. I do like that. Bees. Ganon's invisible, and but he does like kind of do like a figure 8 pattern. Kind of like Dr. Wily at the end of Mega Man 2. So you stab him with your sword a couple times, and then he turns red, and you shoot him with the silver arrow. Oh, I don't need to light this room up. I always think I need to light this room up, but the Triforce lights it up. See you, Ganon. Ah, he is not going in the same pattern he went in last time. Where are you? Okay, this is a little more familiar. Oh, oh, I thought I knew what I was doing. There it was. Okay, so he gosh, changes pattern every time. Okay, so down there. Okay. Oh, that was cool. Oh, didn't go where I thought he would. Okay, now he's gonna go down there. Right there. Okay, now he's doing like more like the figure 8 thing. There we go. Bloosh! Didn't even need a potion. And now we get his Triforce. Doo-doo-doo-doo-dee. And I'm not sure. Oh, you can't see your Triforce in this. I always wondered, like, because when you get the Triforce out in the main world, there's like this little slim triangle around it that's empty. I always wondered if his Triforce would fill that in, but it doesn't show up when you're in dungeons. It just shows up as you just show up the dungeon map. There we go. Anyway, that's Zelda 1, playthrough 1. That took less time than I thought it would. Thanks, Link. You're the hero of Hyrule. So that's not the real ending. That's the fake ending. The real ending's different. Finally. Oh, yeah. That's rough. I mean, that's like a good kind of rough. Peace returns to Hyrule. This ends the story. Back when these... Another quest will start from here. Press the start button. Everyone used like weird pseudonyms and stuff. So you have names like 1010. That was not the end of the story. Alright, so now I push the start button here, and see, now I've got the little sword in my hand. So that marks that I'm starting quest 2. And here we'll show it again, where if you just name your character Zelda from the outset, you can just skip straight to quest 2. See? But we're not going to do that. Because this is the Rad family, so we need our Rad. Alright. I don't know how to beat quest 2, but we'll get started anyway here. I do know where level 1 is, and I do know where level 2 is. I don't know if I know where level 3 is. The overworld map remains unchanged, I believe, like monster-wise. Like all of these locations are the same screen initially. Like some of the, like this one you could bomb in the previous game, like that might be moved, or what's in there might be different. Same with some of the burned bushes. There's some new places that you can blow up that you couldn't blow up. Some places you can't blow up that you could before. But the insides of dungeons are changed, and the monsters are all scrambled inside those dungeons from what they were in the original game. The only one that's in the same place is level 1 here. It's right where we left it, but it is different on the inside. Such a fun concept. This game already felt so incredible and big when you play through it as a kid the first time. Oh, it's even a different color this time. But to have like a second quest was just unbelievable. I was talking with Sarah recently actually about how it's kind of wistful to be a grown-up now and to come back and be able to beat these games, because when you beat them, they shrink. They get so much smaller. They felt infinite when you were a kid and couldn't beat them, and now that you can beat them in a couple hours as an adult, it's like, oh, it's not that big a game anymore. It's not this infinite, awesome world. It's just kind of small. Kind of like when you go back, well, like when you grow up and you go back home, or you know, go back to your hometown or whatever, and everything looks smaller than it was. If any of you have ever done that. Where are you? Oh, kind of thought I would block that one. Ooh, more bombs. Generous with the bombs. I like that. Oh! The skeleton's got an upgrade. That guy just low-loaded me. Whoa! Threw a flashing sword through the air and it hurt. Ducky, ducky. The Issaquah always was small. Whew. Yeah, these guys got rough. Alright. Well, we're going to have to definitely use the boomerang or snipe. Whew. Yikes. I do want to play more Super Nintendo games on stream. I don't want it to just all be NES. Obviously, the NES is kind of like the system I most played as a kid, most grew up with, and feel like the most nostalgia and affinity toward. But I do have an SNES and a Genesis, which also I played a lot of as a kid, and TurboGrafx 16, and some PC, and a lot of Game Boy as well. But I only have the one Super Nintendo game so far, and only one Genesis game so far, so I got to get some EverDrives for those two, so I can. Oh, I can't walk across water because I don't have my stepladder because I'm on the second quest. That's right. Oh, Maximum Carnage! I remember that. 2 main roads. That's big. I lived in a lot of little places, Melissa. I know what it's like. I remember living in Havelock, where you had to drive 2 towns over to get to a Walmart. Like, oh yeah, see the dungeons in second quest are shaped like letters. I think they maybe just spell Zelda, because Zelda's not enough letters. Yeah, fancy, right? Like that's what Marines who didn't get drunk would do for fun. Like, let's go to Walmart and buy stuff we don't need. Let's go buy terrible DVDs. Gonna go ahead and bomb upward here. Yeah, it's kind of more fun when you don't need it. Ooh, well, priorities, right? What? Where have I not been? Oh, okay. Way down there in the corner, there must be a staircase. I have seen it. I don't remember there being 2 teriyaki places. I do remember it kind of being out in the sticks. But I did not fully take in the sights of, well, gosh, I don't even remember the name of that place. I'm such a good friend. What? Yeah, staircase, as I suspected. Oh, also, so in level 1 here, you get the boomerang again. just like the first time through, but I don't think you get the bow this time through. The items you get in which dungeons is also scrambled up in second quest. So like level 2, instead of getting the magical boomerang, like you'll get the recorder or some nonsense like that. Where do I get this key? I hope that these hands are prepared to drop a key for me. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back and find some room where I didn't kill all the monsters to get a key to appear. Wow, that was close. That thing almost knocked me into the hand. If one of these hands grabs you, you get taken back to the beginning of the level. Kind of obnoxious. No! Stupid smiling static balls. Oh! Stay! Oh, thank goodness. Gravity falls. I know that's not right. Okay. I feel like I don't need to kill these. Yeah. I feel like these are going to kill me. Shmow. That was rough. Okay. I don't know if I can block your shots. I wonder if I can put a bomb on this thing and hurt it. Can. That's good. Ah, no! Oh! Yowza! That was close. Alright, flash warning. Hey, I actually managed to save before I picked up the thing. Getting to be a pro streamer now. Okay. Alright, so that's level 1. And like I said, I know where level 2 is. Don't remember where level 3 is. I don't, like, as a kid, I stumbled around second quest, found random stuff, you know, tried to bomb every stone in existence, tried to burn every bush in existence, but never really, like, put together an actual go at questing, so I don't remember it nearly as well as I remember first quest. But I'll practice it some this weekend, and come back on Tuesday, and we'll have a better idea of where I'm going, what I'm doing when I get there. And we'll get the real ending. I'm not saying I'll beat it on Tuesday. Maybe, if we're lucky, I'll beat it on Friday. Gravity Falls. That's cool. That would be a cooler name. You honestly should, like, you know, send that up to the city council. If you have a city council yet. I don't know if you guys are that far along in your development as a incorporated Washington City. Ah! Get on my face. And level 2 is here, hidden under this. What? Don't ask me. Alright, do these mummies shoot swords too? Gosh, they sure are tough though. Like, and I've got my junky wooden sword. I think by the time I met mummies in first quest, it was like in level 5. And I at least had the white sword already. Killing these things with the wooden sword is a pain. I mean, there are worse enemies. At least these ones, like, get knocked back when you hit them. And they're kind of cute. Unfortunately, these are going to break into little chocolate chips when I kill them, because I'm using the junk sword. That's fine. I don't actually need any items right now anyway. Okay, that'll take me back that way. Dark nuts. Already? Shmow. How many hits do these things take with a wooden sword? Four. Okay. That makes sense, because the Master Sword hits them for kills him in one hit. And if I recall correctly, the white sword does double damage, magical sword does 4 times damage. So 4 times as many hits as it took with the magical sword is the answer. Oh, compass. Dargans. No, dark nuts. Those little night things. They're called dark nuts. That's like their official name in like the manual for the game. I don't know why all the these things, they're not called bats. They're called keese or keese. Yeah, keese. I think he made a joke of that on Angry Video Game Nerd, where he's like, if the bats are called keys, what are they called? Keys. Yeah, dark nuts. And it turns out they're just called keys. And now I got rabbits too, and these rabbits are like kind of a weird color. That might just be because of the color palette of this dungeon, though. I don't think that they're actually special rabbits. Maybe they are. Ah, no! Oh, that hurt a lot! Gosh, I feel like I'm not even going to get anything for killing this thing, too. Oh, nope, I'm not going to get anything for killing it, because it's going to kill me. Yes, dark nuts. Ooh, 942, alright. Schmow. Oh, maybe they're crabs. Maybe they're actually crabs, not rabbits. Because, yeah, I think I saw something in one of the Game Boy Zeldas, and I was like, oh, it looks more like a crab than like a rabbit. And those little things that I thought were whiskers are actually crab legs. And what I thought were ears are actually pincers. A sense of accomplishment. Oh, if that's the punchline, I forgot the setup already. Happens sometimes when you're streaming. Aw, it was actually Mickey. Even better. No, it's not. It's Amy Poehler. Huh. You ever see that? What's his name? Craig? Craig on the street? He runs around the streets of New York harassing people. And he has an episode called, Hey, it's Pitbull. No, it's not. It's Amy Poehler. And he's running around with Amy Poehler, and she has this cheesy mask of the singer Pitbull on her face. So he's like, look, it's Pitbull. And people are like, oh, great, this crazy guy. And his masked friend. And he goes, no, it's not. It's Amy Poehler. And she pulls off the mask, and they're like, oh, my God, it is Amy Poehler. Billy on the street. Yeah, yeah. What did I say? I said Craig. What did I say Craig? That's my favorite one. Hey, it's Pitbull. No, it's not. It's Amy Poehler. It's so great. Oh, gosh, all that for bombs? Ugh. Not worth it. Would not recommend. Whoa. Oh, I already had my boomerang on. I'm probably going to need those bombs. For $1, name a woman? I don't even remember I've seen that one. I've seen a lot of them, but it's one of those things like where you start really late at night and then watch 50 of them, so you don't even really remember which ones you watched and which ones you didn't. So, Melissa, last night I went and set up Bamboo Island. I wasn't playing around. I went on an island excursion, and I brought home 4 apple trees and 4 cedar trees, and I planted them in my nursery all day yesterday to stage them there. And I got 10 apples, and I put them on the floor in the nursery and saved them. And then last night at like 10 o'clock, I started island excursions. And I went on 3 island excursions, like all in rapid succession, because I wanted Bamboo Island. Because Bamboo Island It's Animal Crossing talk. You shush. Bamboo Island spawns lots of bugs because I'm trying to get the scarab beetle. So I decimate Bamboo Island, clear off every bit of bamboo, pick every flower. It's just a flat, green, barren wasteland when I'm done with it. And I move the coconut trees from the bottom up to the top. So I got 4 coconut trees in the top corners. And then I just lined it with the trees that I imported. So I had 12 trees in a row. And I ran back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because the scarab beetle only spawns after 11 p.m. And I caught 250,000 bells worth of bugs. No scarab beetle. I kept falling asleep. Like, Rory kept waking me up. Like, Dad, you're running into the beach. Dad, wake up. Pay attention. And I was like, forget this. After an hour and a half, like 12:30, like 1 o'clock in the morning, I was like, this is stupid. The scarab beetle doesn't exist. Forget it. This morning, I pull out the Switch to, like, goof around on while I'm drinking my coffee. And 20 seconds in, scarab beetle. Just right there on my own island. Just chilling in a tree. Wow, this boss is destroying me. Okay. Oh no. Good to know that you take less damage from the projectiles. I tried to go like at him, but no bueno. Alright. I'm gonna save it there. Maybe I'll yeah, I think you only need 6 hearts before you can upgrade to the white sword. So maybe I'll do some exploring this weekend and see if I can track down the white sword. Oh, look, there it is. You can see it. Let me see if I can. Right there. See my new side deck hanging on the wall back here? It's a perler. It's actually like this big. It's just so far away right now. It looks kind of small. Just a super cute side deck. I got 2 magical crawdads. What are you talking about? All right. Where's cancel culture? That's messed up. All right. What should we raid? What should we go see? Oh, whoa. Okay. So I got a recommended channel here. Don't know who this person is. Never been in their channel before. But it says art, and I always look at art streams. It says that she is doing D&D character drawings and fat squirrels. That sounds like nerd crap this stream would like, yeah? Fat squirrels. So let's go check out this channel. This is Crystal V. Faye. When we get there, make sure to give her lots of Psyducks. I want to see 0 Charizards. Lots of hearts, lots of Psyducks, lots of cool Psyducks. And say hi and check out, let's see if she's making any cool D&D characters. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'll see you all on Tuesday. Have a good night. You know, I said that, but then I hit the button, and then we gotta wait 10 seconds, so. Bye, everybody, again, for 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right.